All right, good evening. When you think of basketball, one of the first things that comes to your mind is Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is one of the biggest idols in sports. He's the most influential player that's ever touched the basketball court. When players enter the league, they want to be like Mike. They want to be great. They want to be legendary. The 6 NBA championships, the 6 MVPs, the scoring titles. Everybody wants to be Mike. Michael Jordan shows how the journey starts and how it ends. In his commercial, he displays an African American and an Asian basketball players. And he shows, even though the men come from two totally different backgrounds, it displays how hard work can turn dreams into reality. These are the details I will cover in the speech. The aspirations that are shared around the world, how the NBA is an African-American dominated sport, the doors that basketball opens, the glamorous lifestyle it presents, and how one is able to reach the pinnacles that it's set. My first point, people around the world share some of the people share the same type of dream. The Asian kid is from China, he lives in China, African-American lives in America. The two are watching, the two are watching basketball highlights. They want to be Carmelo Anthony. They want to be Kobe Bryant. They want to be Dwight Howard. They want to be superstars. Even though they grew up in two different environments. The second point I want to get on, according to NBA.com, 78% of NBA players are African American. And you can see this in the training differential. The Asian kid, he has to train very hard. He has to go to basketball camp. He has to have extensive training. The African American is on the court by himself. He's teaching himself. And that shows you how the African American, yeah, it may be easier, but the Asian still has potential to make the NBA. Third point I want to reach, basketball is an avenue to reach great universities. In the commercial, the Asian, he goes to University of North Carolina, which according to U.S. News is number 31 in education. So it's not just about basketball, it's about reaching dreams in education, where after basketball, or if you're not able to get to the NBA, you're able to pursue a career in another workforce. And the African American goes to Georgetown University, which according to U.S. News is number 21 in education. The fourth point I want to talk about is the glamorous lifestyle it presents. When you see the Asian basketball player on the screen with his Rookie of the Year, you see the African American basketball player in a luxury car being chauffeured. When you're being chauffeured, that means you have money. And according to NBA.com, the annual salary for the NBA players is $5.1 million. So when they're drafted, when they're wearing the suits that you see when they draft, they're wearing the suits, the $1,000 suits. This changes their whole lifestyle. This changes the family, everything. This is a new beginning. Even though it's not about money, but being able to take care of your family is a great thing that Michael Jordan is big on. The fifth point I want to talk about is reaching a pinnacle of success. When you're playing basketball, you're not just playing in front of your family when you're playing the NBA. According to NBA.com, 215 countries broadcast NBA games. And when you see them reaching for the ball, playing for the Olympics, that is a huge accomplishment because you're playing in front of billions of people. Now you're representing your country. This is not just the pickup game in the local neighborhood. This is for your country. This is who you're representing. And it becomes more. And then then other people will look up to you. How they started by looking up to Carmelo Anthony and Kobe Bryant. People will look up to them. And they will set the standard for what it is to be great. How Michael Jordan set the standard for them. Michael Jordan, in the commercial, shows that, yes, you start with something small, it's just watching TV, or watching your favorite player, but you can end up being a star, being a legend, and being a role model.